This is my digital storyboard project by Rachel Curley, and I have done it over the book Shiloh by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. The speaking objective that we see is students will work in groups to talk about the book together in order to make sure everyone understands the concept of Shiloh. Our writing objective will be students will be able to determine the main lesson of Shiloh in a writing sample to help them understand how to take care of their own animals. Here we see the dog that started it all. Shiloh is a beagle where Marty finds him as he is on one of his adventures. Marty quotes, "If Jesus ever comes back to earth again, I'm thinking he'll come as a dog because there isn't anything as humble or patient or loving or loyal as the dog I have in my arms right now." Shiloh was considered Marty's best friend, and they had gone through so much together. But without Marty, we wouldn't have Shiloh. Marty is 11 years old, who is very compassionate about Shiloh when he meets him for the first time. He always thinks about him when he has to return Shiloh back to Judd. Any sound of a dog in the middle of the night who's crying, howling, always makes him think that Shiloh is hurting. Unfortunately, Shiloh belongs to a very hateful, evil man named Judd Travers. He doesn't have a name for Shiloh. All of his dogs are considered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. When Marty comes across Judd, he notices that he doesn't treat Shiloh the very best, so he decides to work off his payment in order to buy Shiloh from him. The setting is friendly West Virginia, where Marty and his family live. Marty's dad is a local postman who delivers the mail to every person in Friendly, and that is actually how he comes to meet Judd when he goes to work with his dad one day. Now when we talk about plot means that it is the main event of the story. So in Shiloh, basically the plot is Marty meets Shiloh one day while going around exploring. Marty knows he has to give him back to his owner, Judd. When Shiloh keeps coming back to Marty, he hides him in the family shed because Marty knows that Shiloh is being abused. Marty tries to keep Shiloh a secret, but the family does find out. He starts to work for Judd in order to keep Shiloh all for himself. Of course, in every story, there is always some type of conflict. The conflict in this case is between Shiloh, Marty, and Judd. Marty knows that Shiloh isn't his, so he keeps returning him back to Judd. Marty finally does the right thing by keeping Shiloh after he knows that he is being hurt by Judd every day. The secret is broken after Shiloh gets attacked by a dog, and Marty knows he needs to tell his dad so that Shiloh can get the attention he needs. After Marty gets Shiloh some help from the local vet, Marty decides that it's time to ask Judd to buy Shiloh. So Marty makes a deal with Judd, where he says he will work off to pay for Shiloh. Judd throws everything Marty's way to where he now sees how awful Judd really is. Judd does give Shiloh to Marty to show him that hard work really does pay off. This is the resolution we see, meaning that this is something that the story comes to an end with either a happy or a sad moment. Now we see the point of view. The point of view is the view from which the book is told. Now if you read it, in this case, the book is told from Marty's point of view, meaning that Marty is speaking the book as you read. You are reading from his point of view. Now think about as you read, what kind of emotions did you feel as you read Shiloh? Did you feel sadness, maybe when he got attacked by the dog? Did you feel joy after Judd gave him the collar to say, hey, now Shiloh is yours? Did you feel happy? Did you feel confusion at all? If you felt confusion, that's when you need to ask questions. But as you read, you always need to have some type of emotion so that you can understand the book better. In order for me to make sure that they liked the book, I want to know their opinions at the end. My opinion was the book is able to show the students how to take care of an animal, and at this age they need to learn. It also teaches them the differences between right and wrong. Even though Marty didn't want to give Shiloh back. He knew it was the right thing to do because he was technically Judd's. But he also did the right thing, knowing that Shiloh was being abused. He ended up keeping him. So in a sense, opinions are very important when it comes to seeing if the students like the book or love the book or didn't like the book at all.